Introduction. Congratulations on buying this book and welcome to my world. You've taken the first vital step towards transforming your dog walking business. I wrote Walk Yourself Wealthy to help dog walkers who want to take their passion for working with dogs and turn it into a money-making machine. Wealthy though? Is it really possible to get wealthy from dog walking? Well, not without lots of hard work, that's for sure. But yes, it is possible for you to create a very profitable business that provides you with an excellent income and enough money for continued investment in your business, time off, holidays, and nice things for your family. And unlike most of the bullshit pet business marketing books out there, this one has been written by someone who has implemented all of the marketing secrets in his own dog adventure business too. Namely, me. Yes, indeed. I started my very own premium dog adventure company in the middle of a recession in my own hometown of Sunderland, in a less than salubrious part of northeast England. I will go more into my own story a little later, but don't think for 1 minute you can't apply these strategies and turn your business from ordinary to amazing too. This short book will give you the marketing tools you need to elevate your business from being seen as just another dog walker to be recognised as the premium dog walking business in your town, and the only choice for the most discerning clients who want a personal, high-end service and are prepared to pay a fair whack to get it. Why you need to be different. The pet industry is booming, and this is especially true of the dog sector. This is obviously great news for anyone with a dog walking business. Despite being busier than ever, most people see dog ownership as a box they must tick to complete their family. People want to own a dog, but they need help looking after their dog, or dogs. Add to the mix an almost unlimited number of products and services that dog owners can babyfy their dogs with, in a similar way to which we spoil our children, and you have a thriving industry that is virtually recession-proof. When an industry is growing strongly, much like the dog walking sector is now, it's easy for almost any new starter business to pick up at least a few clients. But as more people see the opportunity and take up dog walking as a profession, it becomes harder to stand out from the crowd. You may have noticed this happening in your town already, with increased competition springing up every other week. That's business, I'm afraid. It's tough and unforgiving, and in any industry with fierce competition there will be winners and losers. As the market becomes more saturated, it will be the business owners who know how to market effectively who will attract the best clients, stay in business longer, and ultimately be the most successful. In my capacity as a pet business coach, I've worked with many dog walking businesses, and I've found that no matter how long you have been in business or where your business is located, the chances are there are usually lots of simple improvements you can make to your marketing that will dramatically improve your positioning and boost your profits. The problem, when you are so involved in the day-to-day running of your business, is you rarely have time to think about marketing and plan how you can improve things. This book will change all that. But before we dive into the training, maybe it's time I introduce myself properly. I'm Dom Hodgson, the founder of the UK's #1 dog adventure company, Pack Leader Dog Adventures. I'm also the author of numerous dog training and pet business books, and I regularly consult with pet businesses all over the world, helping them to improve their marketing so they can substantially grow their profits. In Walk Yourself Wealthy, I will be sharing with you 5 simple but extremely powerful marketing secrets that any business can do, but almost no one ever does. These strategies will help you control how people think about your business so you can attract great clients who are prepared to pay good money for the excellent services you offer. That said, none of that will happen unless you have the balls, or the lady balls, to implement what I teach you in the book. There's no fluff or flannel and definitely no woo-woo manifest yourself $1 million bullshit in this book. Despite what the unicorn-believing mindset gurus will tell you, you can't just wish your way to a better business. It takes real action and a plan to follow. Well, this is that plan. You provide the action. Are you striving to be 5-star? You will hear me mentioning the benefits of being premium a lot in this book, and that is quite deliberate. It's much easier for your business to thrive and make healthy profits if you are positioned at the top end of the market. If you can market to the more affluent clientele who have the money and the wherewithal to spend it, you can make more money faster and do less work than you would serving the bottom end of the market. This is true in any industry. Higher-end clients recognise high quality and amazing service, and so are much less likely to move to a competitor just because they are cheaper. So it makes perfect sense for you to go for the meatiest slice of the pie and target those prospects who want the very best service for their dog and are prepared to pay handsomely for it. Then you can let your competitors deal with the bargain hunters at the bottom end of the market. The profit is in the positioning. You hopefully know what profit is, but what do I mean by positioning your business? Well, positioning, to go by the dictionary description, is a marketing strategy that aims to make a brand occupy a distinct position relative to competing brands in the mind of the customer. Business Dictionary. It's what you do in your marketing that affects how your prospective clients think of your dog walking business compared to all the other dog walking businesses out there. So now it's time for me to ask, what do people in your town really think of your dog walking business? Do they feel lucky to even get an appointment with you, always pay on time, and speak about your service to others like you are a celebrity dog walker? Do they think you are the Rolls-Royce or the Fiat of the dog walking world? Are you expensive and exclusive, or do you give great service at a fair price? Or are you, God forbid, cheap and cheerful? The answers to these questions matter a lot. Bottom-feeding clients frequently cancel walks and expect you to fit them in at a moment's notice. They don't use you regularly enough and will generally treat your walking service as a grudge purchase they have to make just because their dog needs a walk while they are at work. Premium clients will regard your dog walking service as a vital, exclusive, and frequent exercise ritual they must have each and every week. I hope you can see which of these groups you should be targeting. Unfortunately, most of the dog walkers I speak to fall into the first category. They may have some great clients but would like more, and they know their service is worth more than what they are currently charging. If that sounds like you, then don't panic, because the simple marketing secrets that I will share with you in this book will, if you implement them, allow you to be seen as the go-to, must-have, much imitated but never matched dog walking superstar in your town. With great positioning comes great commitment. Some of the strategies in this book require a bit of work and patience, but many of them you can implement straight away and see an increase in your profits almost overnight. Of course, that's just if you want more profit from your business. If you are happy serving the bottom end of the market and eating beans every night, then this book definitely is not for you. You should send it back and I will gladly give you a refund. This book also isn't for those who are content to bumble along with the same shitty clients who seem to want everything for nothing and constantly grumble about the prices you charge. Nor is it for those who treat their dog walking business like a vocational choice or a hobby business. Not treating your dog business like a proper business is the fastest way to go out of business. Who this book is for? This book is for dog walkers or those thinking of starting a dog walking business who want their business to provide a great income. It's for ambitious go-getters who have worked hard to become great at dog walking, know they offer an exceptional service, and now they want the world to know it. And it's okay to have a business that helps people and makes money. But there's a big difference between being great at what you do and being known as the best. And despite what you may have been led to believe, it's not enough to simply be a good or even a great dog walker. Of course, you have to be of a reasonable standard, and I'm assuming you already walk dogs to a very high standard. That alone, however, won't ensure you make the most from your business. The dog walkers who have the most successful businesses are the ones who are known for being the best dog walkers. You can be the most talented dog handler in the world, but if no one knows you are, then it's not so much of a plus. It's your reputation and what prospective clients believe about you which will determine how you are thought of in the marketplace. Being the best means different things to different people, and despite what your family and friends might tell you, it really isn't enough anymore to offer a great friendly service at a fair price. Let's get real. A great friendly service is the absolute bare minimum your clients are expecting. They want to be wowed and feel like they are receiving an exclusive service. And as more competition springs up like weeds in a flower bed, you will need to wow them and keep wowing them if you want to climb to the top of the mountain and stay there. The great news is that the more discerning prospects, especially those who want a lot more for their money than just a great friendly service, are already out there. They are waiting for someone to fit the high standards they have set in their mind, and they are more than willing to pay more for something extra special. You just need to find them and convince them that yours is the business they should choose. So how do you do that? By marketing better than anyone else, of course. This is easier said than done. Elevating your business so you appear different and better than all the other dog walkers in town is a trick that only the most savvy business owners manage to pull off. Will you be one of the lucky ones? A word of warning before we begin. You will feel a lot of resistance to doing a lot of what I share with you over the next 60 pages. That's natural, and a lot of my business coaching clients feel the same way when I first begin to work with them. But the very fact that you feel uncomfortable about it is a sure sign that you know it's the right thing to do, and any internal fear you feel is just because you are coming up against a new idea, which goes against much of what you've been taught in the past. But my business is different. I hear this a lot, and I'm sorry, Snowflake, but it really isn't. These marketing secrets have been tried and tested by thousands of different businesses in all kinds of niches. So don't think your business is particularly special and so different that they won't work for you. Business is business the world over, and people always buy the things they want. You just need to make sure that your business is the one they want to buy from. I will round off this introduction by stressing again that this isn't a theory book. Everything I talk about I have implemented in my own dog adventure business, and I know you will have great success if you employ these strategies in your dog business. So without further ado, let's dive in with one of the most simple to implement positioning and marketing secrets there is: premium pricing.